Welcome, my friends. Once again, it's time to do another Bible study video to make disciples. Have you ever wondered if all the versions of the Bible share the same message? Well, God has given me the passion to try to find out. How is He doing this? Well, He gave me a website called www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which has over 2,500 complete book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. There are some messages done in over 50 different versions of the Bible. Why is that done? Well, the tagline is passion to make disciples. So we do the same message in multiple versions of the Bible and also on multiple platforms to reach whoever with the gospel so they can get to a relationship with Jesus, the Messiah, the Yeshua. And also those platforms on Facebook page, Parler, MeWe, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, and Vimeo. All those sites have the same name called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. Today, Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 13 from the NLT version of the Bible. We read 1 through 13 of Ecclesiastes 3. A time for everything. For everything there is a season. A time for every activity under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to harvest. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build up. A time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to turn away, a time to search and a time to quit searching, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be quiet and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What do people really get for all their hard work? I have seen the burden God has placed on us all. Yet God made everything beautiful for its own time. He has planted the eternity in the human heart. But even so, people cannot see the whole scope of God's work from beginning to end. So I concluded that there is nothing better than to be happy and to enjoy yourselves as long as we can. And people should eat and drink and enjoy the fruits of their labor, for these are gifts from God. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 13 from the NLT version of the Bible. As a Christian, I'm supposed to make disciples by sharing the gospel. So I just did. Now I'm asking you to do your part. What is your part? Whatever platform you're watching this video on, let it know if this message reached you or if you're engaged in this message and why. Leave a positive comment. What I've learned in ministry, sometimes it takes one courageous person to leave a positive comment for someone else to also leave another positive comment. And I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to put some questions in the comments section. I'd love for you to fill those questions out. The only purpose for these questions is to find out who's watching these videos so that we can team together to reach more people with the gospel so that they can get to a relationship with Jesus, the Messiah, Yeshua. If you want to store up treasures for yourself in heaven, all you have to do, since we use Scripture to explain Scripture, is hit that share button. And you'll be doing the Great Commission. So, about a year ago, God had me put some shirts and some masks together. On the shirts, He had me put scriptures on the front and the back. And on the masks, He had me put a picture of the bookcase of Bibles I started this website on. And I'm going to try to put these videos on the different platforms to get your feedback on. And as of today, I just ordered something new. It should be here in a couple of weeks. It's a new t-shirt. And when it comes in, I'll do videos and put them on different platforms to get your feedback on them. So like, share, follow, subscribe, rate these videos, like these videos. They're small groups. If you get involved, it might encourage someone else to also get involved, and we can team together to share the gospel together. So now that you watch this video, go to Where Scripture Speaks Clearly on all these different platforms. There's a Facebook page, Parler, MeWe, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, and Vimeo called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. And do the same thing on those sites. And then if you want to read Bible studies and it has the most content, go to www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which does the same message in over 50 different versions of the Bible. And there's over 2,500 complete book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. And I'm always adding more book studies, topical teachings, different formats of sharing the gospel on all these different platforms. So go to these sites, do your part, get involved, and then keep coming back because I'm always adding more book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. So goodbye for now. But hit that share button, get involved in these sites, and come back here to see more. God bless you. Be blessed always. See you soon.